Hello children, today in EVS 1 for Standard 4, we are going to learn a new topic, clothes. Now children, you all know that clothes are the basic need of a human being. We all like to wear different types of clothes. But have you all any time observed the clothes you wear? So you can try out this activity, where you take a piece of cloth and observe it under a magnifying glass. Now, what is a magnifying glass? A magnifying glass is a kind of lens or a glass that is used to make objects appear larger. So once you have observed this piece of cloth, what do you see? Yes, you see different designs or patterns that are horizontal or vertical in shapes with colorful threads, and with the help of all this, a piece of cloth is made. Now children, we all like to wear different clothes. And if you want a proper fitting, whom do we go to? Yes, we go to a tailor. Now what does the tailor do when you give him a piece of cloth? First he will take your measurement so that you get the proper fitting of the dress. And then he draws the pattern which you want on that piece of cloth which you have given him. And after that he cuts the cloth and then he stitches it. Now after he finishes with the stitching also, there are many pieces of the cut cloth that are left out. So you take a piece of cloth that he does not need, and what do you see at its edges? Yes, all the threads are coming out. So cloth or fabric is made by intertwining threads together. Intertwining threads together is called weaving. Long threads are woven together to make cloth. And where does this thread come from? Now children, you can try this. Take a wad of cotton wool. Pull at it from either side to make it as long as possible. Lay it on your palm and pressing it with the other hand, roll it in one direction. Note what happens. You will see that the wad of cotton gets twisted into a long wig. This can be used for lighting of lamps or diyas. So spinning wheels were used during earlier days to draw yarn from cotton. Nowadays, yarn is made on machines. Cotton cloth is made from threads of cotton wool on machine. Now besides cotton, what other materials can be used to make cloth? Now children, do you know, in order to win independence for our country, Mahatma Gandhi started a people's movement. He called upon them to use only those things that were produced in our country. For this purpose, he began to use a charkha or a spinning wheel to make thread. Charkha mandals were then established nationwide, which gave the message of using only Swadeshi goods. So now we shall see the journey from fiber to fabric. How do we get it? Fibers obtained from plants, which are known as the natural fibers. Cotton, jute. From cotton we get cotton clothes and many other things. And from jute we get the jute articles like a carry bag, baskets, a handbag, etc. Cloth from things other than cotton. Silk. Silkworm prepares silk thread, which can be obtained from its pupa. Wool. Wool can be obtained from the fur of sheep. Now we shall learn about artificial fibers. Artificial fibers means the fibers that are man-made and used to make cloth. Rayon, terling, nylon, polyester. Methods to weave cloth. With the help of knitting needles, sweaters and caps can be woven at home. You must have often seen your mothers or your grandmothers doing knitting of the sweaters or the caps. Handlooms. Machines run with the help of hands are called handlooms. Cotton and silk cloth are usually made on handlooms. The next is the power looms. Machines that work with the help of electricity are called power looms. Many types of cloth are made on large scale. Now children, when we make our clothes dirty, okay, it can be because of different reasons, like when we are playing or when we are doing some painting work or we are eating food, we make our clothes dirty. So you cannot stay with dirty clothes, you have to clean your clothes. So we shall learn about cleaning the clothes now. Our clothes get dirty due to various reasons. In order to take care of our health, we should wear clean clothes and should also keep them neat and tidy. Wearing clean, neat and tidy clothes is a good habit. Now, how do we clean our clothes? We wash our clothes regularly. So, we wash it either with our own hands or in the washing machine, or we give it in a laundry. We use variety of soaps such as plain soaps, detergent soaps and liquid soaps for washing our clothes. Now earlier children, all these things were not there. So we made use of natural substances like the soap nuts, which is also known as Rita, the washing soda, the hingabit and the limestone were used to wash our clothes. Now we shall learn about reusing the clothes. Clothes are durable. Even if they become old, they can be reused. We can reuse the clothes in the following way: by giving these clothes to the needy and poor. Torn clothes can be made into new articles such as quilts, doormats, etc. Old cloth can be made into new cloth by taking its threads out. Threadbare clothes can be converted into pulp. Pulp can be used to make paper. This paper is used for making paper flowers, paper plates and paper bowls, and even models can be made from the cloth pulp. Now children, do you know the women buying old clothes in exchange of new utensils is known as a boharin, which we also know as we say bhandiwali. The man who does tinning of the utensils is known as a khalaiwala. The man who sells bangles going door to door is known as a chudiwala. Now we shall learn about diversity in clothes. Due to cultural and geographical differences, there is diversity in clothes and clothing styles. Due to climate, people select a particular fabric and a dress. Special clothes are worn at the time of festivals, celebrations, special occasions, etc. In Maharashtra, majority of the people use cotton clothes. There is always change in the clothing and dressing patterns as per the time. Earlier, people had different style of clothing. So children, what have we learned? Cloth is made from yarn. Yarn may be made from cotton, wool, etc. Clothes become dirty on being used. We must always wear clean clothes. Soaps or natural substances like Rita can be used for washing clothes. Old clothes should not be thrown away. They can be reused. We see diversity in clothing because of cultural and geographical differences. There is a difference in the types of clothing worn in earlier times and those worn today. So I hope so you've understood the lesson and enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and stay tuned for more videos. Bye bye.